Hey, what's up guys? It's Fast Action Jax. In front of me I have a 2018 Harley Davidson Street Bob, 107 cubic inch motor. This is actually the first time I've really gotten to look at this bike. I was off work over the weekend when we got it in. I just came back in and got a little extra time, so I figured I'd bring it out and do a little review on it. And when I first saw this model online, I wasn't 100% sure that I would like it, but now that I'm going over it and I'm looking at it and I've reviewed some of the things that they've changed and some of the things that they've done, I really like it. And I actually wasn't sure if I'd like the smaller tank, but I think that it gives it a nice clean look. And I think whatever direction you decide to go with this bike, whether it be club style, apes, leave it factory, whatever the case may be, it's going to look good because that peanut tank. I've always been a fan of those peanut tanks, and I know that's an opinion. You know, some people like the bigger tanks, some people like the peanut tanks, but I think the peanut tank was a good move. You know, you're not usually buying a Street Bob as a touring bike, so that's just my opinion on that. But I am 6 foot. I'm going to sit on it and kind of go over height a little bit with you guys. It does have the Harley Davidson Signature Series headlight, but I'll go over some of that stuff more as I ride it. We'll go ahead and hop on it. It's got the little mini ape stock. I am 6 foot tall, guys, and you can see I got a really good bend in the knee, so I think if you're a little shorter you'll have no problem on this bike. It has kind of a low seat height, but I like the controls. I also like this a lot. It's a good move for Harley. I'm gonna go ahead and start her up and take her out. I like the bars. I like the wrinkle black. I feel like they get better and better at that every year. It's really nice, clean look. They got the low profile instrument cluster right here on the bars, which is cool too. You don't have that big speedo anymore. This model has ABS. The mid controls are in a good spot. Brakes real well. Definitely got the power. So this model has a 17-pound weight reduction from the previous model. So this model is 17 pounds lighter than the 2017 Street Bob. Also, it has the new dual bending valve front suspension in the front forks, which is real nice. A lot of movement. It has 130 millimeters of travel, so you get a lot of travel in that. On the Street Bob, it does have the monoshock adjustment, but it is done with a spanner wrench under the seat. It doesn't have the preloader on the side like the Fat Bob and the Breakout. It does downshift really well. Doesn't fight you at all. I like the position a lot. My arms are nice, a little under, I'd say about 2 inches under shoulder height, for you guys that are a little curious of where the bars are exactly. The mirrors are nice. You know, I think with this bike, really, because I always tell people that usually the first thing you want to change on a motorcycle is the pipes and the handlebars, but I really like the bars. I think this is probably one of the first bikes right off the line that I really like the bars. If you're an apes guy, you don't even have to change your bars at all. These are perfect. They're perfect height, right under shoulder, like I said, and they're really good looking. They have a great amount of pullback, and they're pretty comfortable. And for you T-bar guys, one of my complaints with the older Street Bobs is that I felt like the rake of the fork was too far forward. So if you were going to do T-bars, I felt like the T-bars would get too close to you. But on this, I feel like if you do T-bars, you're going to be in probably about right here, I would think. It should be perfect. But so Harley Davidson says that with the 107 cubic inch motor, that you'll get from 0 to 60 10% faster than with the 103, and it also from 60 to 80 and fifth is 16% quicker. So that's nice. So let's see. Balanced well, brakes well. Very well balanced. Oh yeah, you can get her, you can lean her hard. Oh man. You know, I'm a big lowrider guy, and I just did a review of the lowrider, and I said that the lowrider out of all of them was my favorite so far. I think I may have lied to you. This thing handles really, really well. Very, very fun to ride. I have a smile on my face right now for sure. The 107 was a fantastic choice for the smaller bikes. So this bike is 107 cubic inches, so it is 1746 cc's, which is nice, plenty of power. Alright guys, let's test that little 0 to 60. You can really lean this bike though, I love it. Definitely quick. So another thing that I like is that the frame is 34% stiffer than the previous models. Also, there's a 50% reduction in component parts, and there is 20% less welds in the frame. So that's where you're getting that better transfer of power from. But you wouldn't think so looking at it, but the bike has a very sporty feel to it. So if you want to be a little more comfortable, I'd maybe suggest looking at the lowrider. This bike does have a, like I said, a more sporty feel, but it is a lot of fun. You feel more comfortable leaning this one over. And it wants to do it too. Definitely got the passing power. Your blinkers all in the traditional spot, everything's in the same place. The mirrors are in fantastic location. You know, all of the 18s that I've ridden so far have great seats. Normally on a stock bike you want to change the seat pretty quick, but my butt is in heaven right now. And the little digital instrument cluster right here, it's nice because all you got to do is glance down for a second and you know exactly what's going on. Neutral's really easy to get into. Let's go through the trip and see what we got. Trip A, trip B. Got your range, clock, RPM, that's nice. I'll go ahead and leave it in RPM. Got a nice little gas gauge right here, digital, that's cool. So you got your blinkers, your gas lights, your brights, your oil, your ABS, your check engine, you got your tire pressure sensor, battery. It shifts really well. Look, you can see you can put your heels on there. You're not cramped. Your feet aren't way back here like on some mid bikes. They're in a great position. My arms are spread out. They're perfectly comfortable. This bike can be comfortable for long rides, and it can be aggressive. It's nice. Nice mix of the two. It does have a 3.5 gallon tank, like I mentioned, which isn't a problem. You'll have no issues out of that. To me, what's a gallon and a half? Like I said, this isn't a touring bike. If you're looking for a bike to travel across the country, buy a road glide. You know, the bikes that need the bigger tanks still have the bigger tanks, like your Heritage, your Street Glides, your Road Glides. Like, you know, this is an around town bike. It's a bike you want to buy, love, accessorize. She brakes really well too, just to show you guys. Really well balanced. And like normally I want to show you how well balanced she is. Even at really low speeds, she'll stand right up for you. Alright guys, I'm going to bring this beauty back on the showroom floor where she belongs. Thanks for watching. I have more coming. Look at those. I love the way this bike handles. It's fantastic. Anyway, I'll have more stuff coming. You know, check it out. Check out my other videos. Like, subscribe. See you guys later.